in this question, we are required to simplify this expression. Now, if you remember from division of indices, if you have a to power m divided by a to power n, that should be equal to a to power m minus n. So basically, when you divide the indices, you subtract um, the powers. So basically, here e to power 9 divided by e to power 5 will be equal to e to power 9 minus 5, which will be equal to e to power 4. Here as well, if you have a power of a power like a to power m to power n, you multiply the powers, so that will be a to power m um, multiplied by n. So in this case, if you have y squared to power 8, that will be equal to y to power 2 multiplied by 8, which is y to power 16. Now, part C of this question requires us to expand the bracket. You can do that basically by foiling. So whichever method that you are taught on how to foil, just use it. So that will be x squared plus 9x minus 2x minus 18. And that will be equal to x squared plus 7x minus 18. Um, Next question, we are required to factorize fully. Now, to factorize this expression, you need to find the highest common factor. So basically, the highest common factor of 16 and 20 is 4, so that will be 4. Now, the highest common factor of c to power 4 and c will just be c. The highest common factor of p squared and p cubed is p squared. And then what's left is what you have to multiply by 4 to get 16, which is just 4. And then what you have to multiply by c to get c to power 4 is c cubed. And that's it. And then plus what you have to multiply by 4 to get 20, that will be 5. And then what you have to multiply by p cubed to end up with p cubed is just p. So, and that will be our resulting expression. Okay, number 17. So one thing you have to remember is anything to the power of 0 is just 1. Yeah, so anything to the power of 0 is just 1. Okay, so you just have to remember that. 17b, everything to the power of 3. So 3 to the power of 3, and then you have x squared to the power of 3. You have y to the power of 5 to the power of 3. So if you simplify this, 3 cubed will be equal to 27. And here you just multiply the powers. 2 times 3 will be 6. So x to the power 6. 5 multiplied by 3 will be 15. And that will be your resulting expression. Next question, we need to factorize this fully, so you have to be careful with that. So the common factor here is just 2, so we'll have 2 into e squared minus 9. Now you have to remember that if you have s squared minus b squared, that factorized is a plus b multiplied by a minus b. And this is called difference of two squares. So that's what you're going to apply here. So this will be equal to 2 into e minus 3, e plus 3. And that's what implied by you need to factorize fully. Otherwise, if you don't apply that, you won't have factorized this fully. All right, part D of this question. Make R the subject of the formula. Now, let's start by squaring both sides. So basically, to get rid of the square root sign, so square this side, square that side. So if you square root, those cancel. So you'll end up with m squared is equal to 6a plus r over 5r. And then basically multiply both sides by 5r. So multiply this by 5r, multiply here by 5r. So this cancels, so you'll end up with 5r m squared will be equal to 6a plus r. Okay, and then bring this to the left, so you'll have, so that r's are on one side, you want to make r the subject. So you end up with 5r m squared will be equal to, sorry, minus, so minus r will be equal to 6a. And then, because we want to make r the subject again, you need to factorize r. So r into 5m squared minus 1 um, minus 1 will be equal to 6a. Okay, now because you want to just be left with r, you divide both sides by this. So r will be equal to 6a over 5m squared minus 1.